Oh my God. We're back.
Okay, but you could hear sound at the beginning, right? At what point did it cut out? Because I was trying to keep the comments higher so I could get through all the questions. Can someone just let us know? Can you hear us? We're getting some yays, so I'm hoping for good things.
We're very sorry, and it's backwards.
I did SOS.
Oh, I did sorry, and now it's backwards. Right?
Yay sound. Okay, sound is back. Okay,
sound is back.
So
okay.
just let us know if there's no sound.
Yes.
And Landy, I know you're watching this, and that's why you were calling me. But I was like, I'm on live. I can't answer a phone call right now. You're probably like, you idiot. Answer your phone.
Well,
okay.
We apologize to everyone. We signed the photos. We hope you got to see them.
Well, they said it cut out on the first autograph. So should we just go back and show people autographs that we've done thus far?
All right. We have Lizzie.
She was our first. I think she heard, yes.
We have Charlene.
Yay!
We have Dave.
Boop, boop.
Dave L, from what I remember.
Don't you love that we were just talking this whole time, answering questions, and nobody could hear us?
Jessica.
Yay!
And finally, Osama. Yay!
No, I was mouthing words
okay.
just to fuck with everyone. That was one of the comments. That was very funny. They missed our favorite picture together. Oh yeah, because we were talking about how Anna looks great in that picture, and I look like I crawled out of a dumpster. But then, like, obviously, 15 years later, I'm like, oh, look how young and vital I look.
I know.
And then she told me that
Glowing.
37 is like the last age for that, and that it's all downhill from here. That's in a nutshell. I mean, we also talked about our favorite snack.
That's what you heard. We talked about our favorite snack,
which
the
was
spa sandwich.
Yeah, and Anna and I would have it every day.
Yes.
I started gaining weight because I thought gluten-free bread was calorie-free, and I'd have a loaf a day until people enlightened me.
I have to confess something, though, because I was there all the time, so I had a snack with different people. Like, I had the spa sandwich whenever you were there, but if you weren't there and it was Zoe, we ate quinoa with vegetables.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I do remember. I ate Zoe's quinoa with vegetables,
and
too.
then with Chris,
that was really good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Chris just wanted pure protein. So I was like, we're just going to eat, like, lumps of meat. I don't want to eat that. Yeah. Anyway, that's I did cheat a little with the snacks. But the spa sandwich was delicious. It was delicious. Okay, let's move on.
Anna's going to feel guilty about
I know.
this,
I'm
so. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for answering my questions. I'm so sorry that all the questions that we answered, nobody could hear. I've seriously rewatched this show like 10 times. Best show ever. Thank you. We love you. What is your favorite music from Lost Girl?
We had really good music.
Yeah.
Because we've been watching season 1 and rewatching season 1, and hearing the music actually has really, I've noticed it. It's awesome.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the production quality on that show was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, we just kind of took it for, it was what it was. I didn't think about it at the time. Hi from Oslo, Norway. Bo and Tamsin should have ended up together. I mean,
we could live in Brazenwood.
We could live in. Oh, that's the other thing that we talked about when we did the Brazenwood episode, and we were
need that picture,
yes, someone wanted that picture.
Someone wants Brazenwood. Osama again.
And we were so hot, and I went to my trailer and pulled my pants off and couldn't get them back on, and I was Ross. I think I'm kind of Ross anyway. That moment, I know this is a Lost Girl rewatch, but hey, let's just talk about Friends. That moment, and then also, for some reason, the holiday armadillo, like, kills me.
Oh, I know.
Every time I rewatch that, like, he'd come in, and I'd rewind it and rewatch again, I'd just be crying. I should wear an armadillo costume to our... Anna and I are going to have poo bingo?
We're going to play poop bingo with my sons. They love to play poop bingo. It's a real game that you buy. We didn't make it up. And it has the animals and the poop. Osama, this one is for you.
Thank you, Osama. Okay, what do we have next?
We have Boz. Rewatched the show this summer and enjoyed the podcast so far. Thank you. We have enjoyed you guys watching.
Yeah, so much.
Keep up the good work. Can you add your favorite quote from the show? Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we've got this. You gave us quotes. I'm going to use your quote.
I love that.
I know.
Juice me.
And mine is, if these a-holes, I don't know if I can say that on Instagram, so I'm going to say.
I think I dropped the F-bomb earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if these assholes
so the
want to
jig
fight,
is up.
let's give them one. Let's do it.
Okay, what's your favorite scene from the Krampus episode? I just remember being in that factory with the, like, conveyor belt.
Yeah. You know what? I loved... Wait, no, Krampus.
Krampus, Evil Santa.
That's not the same as the one where we repeat the day.
No, it was Evil Santa.
Really? I mean, it was Evil Santa, but didn't we repeat the day? Isn't
Hold
that,
on.
isn't that
Does someone want to answer? We're going to go to the bottom to see if someone answers.
I'll tell you why I remember. It's because I remember the dress I was wearing, and I wore it in that factory, and I wore it in the apartment. That's how I remember things, by the dress.
Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't matter. What do I remember from that? I do remember that factory.
Yes, it's the same episode.
Okay, it's the same episode. So what I remember from that episode was walking into Bo and Kenzie's apartment, and the actor whose first name is Daryl would come up, and he was like high on like some sort of face sweat, and I had to punch him across the face, and he was so funny. And then I was watching one of my friends, Anna White's holiday movie, which just aired. She's a very talented writer. And he was in that movie. So, Daryl, you were so good. Fit for Christmas on CBS. My friend wrote that movie.
No way.
And Daryl was in it. And I said, he's from Lost Girl, and he was hilarious. So that's my favorite moment. Okay, I'm gonna write this quote.
Dropping the ice cream. Okay, greetings from the UK. Currently watching the show and loving the podcast. Thank you, NJ Christie 71. I was so devastated when Lost Girl left Netflix. Thank goodness CW Seed picked it up. I know, right? And a little shout out to CW Seed.
Yeah, thank you, CW Seed.
If you're in the US, you can get all of the episodes for free on the CW Seed or the CW app. And they have been so lovely and supportive. I love our CW family.
Yay.
Bo turning into a cat was one of my favorite episodes. You and me both, my friend.
I loved it. I've had cats my whole life, and so I requested that to happen, and then it was hilarious. It was a lot of fun to film.
Good story.
You know what? It's because I have too many stories, and I'm trying to temper them. Because now I have dogs too, and they're different than cats. I don't want to turn into a dog. When I come home,
we ask people on the podcast
a
dog's head or a dog's body.
I know. But the thing is this. So one of my dogs, the first one we got, we have two COVID puppies. Let me do this. His name is Kai. He's the first dog we got, and we love him dearly. He is a thick little sausage, but he has the loudest bark you've ever heard in your life. Okay, wait. No, with this one.
I did it wrong. Okay, wait.
Make it out to, how would you say this? Nefertiti?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay.
By the way, if we mispronounce anyone's names, please forgive me. People mispronounce my name all the time. I get like Rachel Skarsten, Rachel Skarsten, Rachel something like that's not even related to Skarsten. It doesn't bother me, but I know that it does bother some people, and we want to get everyone's name right. So
we do.
Forgive us.
But I will tell you, I think I've told this story before, but my mother named me Anna because it's one of the easiest names to say, because she grew up with a name that was not easy to say. So she names me Anna. I get into first grade. It's French immersion, and my teacher calls me Anna for the entire year. And there was a girl in my class named Dana. So every time we'd be like, Anna. No, if it's for Anna. And everyone in that class called me Anna for 6 years.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Madame Martin. Okay, so
coffee is like a hug. I mean, that's out of context, but it's true.
It's just true. Yeah. Let's just speak the truth.
What inspired you to get the role as Bo?
Wait.
Well, I mean, look, I can speak to this as an actor. You're just so grateful someone gives you a job. Let's have some real talk here. But by the same token, there are some jobs that are so special that you just are like hope that they'll choose you, you know? And I think that from what I've heard when you talk about it, you feel that way.
You've got to write this.
Yeah, okay, yes. About Bo. You felt that way about Bo.
I did. And I think the question would be better for the people that hired me. What inspired them to hire me?
Well, they said that you had a beautiful vulnerability, that you didn't come in like
Sexed up.
That
Yeah.
it was just,
I guess it was because it was so beautifully written. Michelle Loretta wrote Beau so beautifully. She was so nuanced and layered. And Epititi, this is for you. Brazenwood. It was an inspiring part to read, for sure. Okay, Hannah. This one's for Hannah. This one right here.
Oh, sorry. Yes, this one right here is for Hannah.
You're doing all this.
Yes.
You sign this one, and then I will, and make it out to Hannah, and I will look through this. Let's see.
Okay, so...
Favorite stunt you did yourself? Oh my gosh, I loved doing stunts. We had a big fight at the end of season 3.
Was that in the upstairs,
Like
in the dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had that stunt double who looked nothing like me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But she was badass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big stunt.
Like smashing each other into lockers, and
I know.
I think I hit you with a tray.
But I hated doing stunts with you because I liked you so much. I was so worried about like accidentally hurting you. Like Chris, I loved doing stunts with him because I didn't care if I punched him in the face by accident.
You actually tried to. Just a little. Just a tiny bit.
Just a graze on the face.
It's good for Chris,
but with you, I would always like do it and I'd be like, are you okay? And you'd be
I know,
like,
we'd
I'm
always
fine.
make sure that each other was okay. Yeah, I loved that fight. I loved all the stunts I did.
And you actually did a lot of your stunts.
Can I tell you, I did a lot of my stunts. I had an amazing stunt double though. Don't be fooled.
Who we
But
interviewed
yes.
in one of our podcast episodes.
I know you get to meet her, which
Yes.
is incredible. No, I loved doing physical stuff. I really wanted, it was a dream to actually get a really stunty part. Hannah, this is for you, my dear. But can I tell you, when I started in this business,
Yes.
I did this very not so great movie, and I did this crazy stunt in it. And when you're young and starting out, you'll do pretty much anything. So this is for Eva.
Okay.
Hello, Eva. Big fan from Spain of Lost Girl since I was 13. My dream is meeting you someday. This show taught me how to grow up and accept myself as I am now. Thank
love
you.
that.
Thank you. I was in a bad movie. A less than good movie.
What was it called so we can all
No,
look
I
at it?
can't. I'm not going to tell you. And then I did a stunt in it. And then the producer said, hey, you're pretty good at stunts. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at stunts, because you're new. And he's like, I have another movie coming out, and I'd love for you to do the stunt in it. I was like, oh, yeah, of course. Like anything. God,
Like,
anything else.
you to be a stunt person?
Yes. So then this was the stunt. You ready? Thank God I had enough sense once I heard what my stunt was. You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Eva? It was... Let me just do this, sorry. I know you're all waiting to find out what this stunt was. I don't think I've ever told this story before. I don't think I have. But let's talk about Chantal first, because this one's for Chantal. Thank you for your message, Chantal. That's very sweet. You loved Valcubus.
Wish we could have seen more of you two
know.
together. That part I'll read out loud.
That part you can read out loud. And you know what?
The Rewatch Podcast is amazing.
Thank you. We have worked very hard on it because we really wanted to bring something to you guys that was meaningful and mattered, and it has been such a really fun journey for me in particular because I'm the one that's sort of reliving that season because Miss Skarsten was not in that season. But it's been really a gift to me as well. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. The stunt, he wanted me to come running off of a bus, okay, wearing a wig.
Okay. I mean, reasonable thus far.
Well, because some people wear wigs.
Yeah.
The wig would be full of raw meat. Chunks of raw
Hot
meat.
dogs.
Oh, God. You just brought it down for me. Now I definitely couldn't have done this stunt. Full of raw meat. And I would run.
Why?
Because as I was running, they were going to release ravens. And the raven, like the movie was called like Raven or something. And the ravens were going to come attack. And the way they do it is they do this, and they pull the chunks of meat out of your hair. And I, believe it or not, I said, let me think about it for a day. Well, I didn't need to think about that. But I went back and I thought, I think my eyes are more important to me as an actor than this stunt.
Oh.
So I said no.
My
I don't know who did that stunt.
Did you ever look up the movie?
Well, it was called Raven. Let's look it up.
If someone can find the
Really?
clip in that of the ravens coming at someone's head.
Now, when it would have been doubling one of the actors, right? So
Please
send
tag us. Please tag us.
Chantal,
or send it
for
to
you.
us. I would love to see that.
Yeah. I actually doubled someone. I actually doubled Jennifer Grey in a movie too. Remember
That's
Dirty
cool.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Not in Dirty Dancing. Not you. I was too young. But
Greetings from Switzerland. I love the series, especially the Tamsin and Beau parts. I'm happy about the rewatch. Thanks a lot. So, question for both of you. Who is your favorite fae?
I have to say that I love Tamsin's Valkyrie abilities.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
I had some pretty cool abilities for sure. I thought, you know who I thought actually, like, both Casey and the first Ash were so, like, kind of just badass and, like, the way that they, but, like, the first Ash's voice. And I love Casey because I know him. I didn't meet him. That guy's voice was, like, off the chain. Like, I was like, I'll be on your side. What are you doing? What do you need?
Yeah, his voice is really like that too. I mean, like, I think he dug into it further as the Ash, but he's actually that, like, grounding and
Yeah, like the gravitas.
He's so handsome.
I know.
Like, when someone's
I guess this has
good
nothing
looking-
to do with his fae abilities. We just have a crush on him.
He's hot. We think he's hot. When someone's that good looking, I always, like, look at them from I'm like, I can't, this isn't working. This is just not making sense.
Yeah.
He was Clay Bennett, very handsome. Okay, so this is for Pernille.
Yes, that's how you say it.
Okay, I'm going to put this Beau quote. Wow, that was amazing. I've never tasted tea like that. And then Tamsin says,
It's not the first time someone said that about me.
besides this, it'll be, this is not a line. I read everything as Beau. Okay, besides this, it'll be amazing if you can add a personal favorite quote. Oh my gosh.
Mine is eat a sack of tits.
Oh yeah.
Are you only doing one season?
No.
No, we're going to do all the seasons,
We
baby.
want to do all the seasons. That's 77 episodes.
We
So
have
buckle
a
up.
really exciting idea for next season. And then in season 3, we also have a plan. We have plans for you. Get ready. I was going to be like, say something weird, like, we'll be naked in the podcast. Now I said it anyway, so that's weird.
We'll just, actually, we will be bottomless. So you won't see it.
We're bottomless right now. What was favorite scene in Groundhog Day, Anna?
Oh, well, I actually just answered that one because it would be the same thing where I got to punch Daryl in the face over and over again. What other favorite scene? There was a lot of pressure in the factory of that episode.
Okay, I'm going to let you do this.
I know.
You do this
Okay,
first.
wow,
I'll
that
answer
was
another
amazing.
question. What was my favorite Tamsin episode? My favorite episode, I think, just because it's the one I remember the most, so obviously it had the biggest impact, was really Brazenwood. I had such a fun... That and the finale when Anna sucked all her chi, and you'll notice that I'm not in that. Like, they pan across everyone, and they cut Paul and I out because we couldn't keep our shit together. We were just laughing the whole time because Chris was so committed. Zoe was pretty committed too, but, like, Chris was really committed. The car wash scene was the best. I mean, everyone's asking about the car wash scene.
Oh, they
Can we
are?
talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So here, you got to write this quote.
Okay.
The car wash scene, I think I've told this before, it was filmed across the street from a junior high, like a middle school. So, like, just like you see, like, Lauren sort of catching a glimpse of Beau and her mouth dropping, that's what a whole bunch of middle school people were doing, boys and girls, across the street. I had fun filming that. I had the assets for it because I had just had my son. So I had lots of extra bounce to wash that car with. And so that it was fun. It was really fun.
It was really hot that day too.
It was
wasn't
really hot.
I remember Zoe talking about the ice cream melting.
The ice cream melting. She talks about that a lot because it wasn't real ice cream. Because I needed everything to be a certain way at that time in my life.
Yeah, she was vegan. You can just say it. It's not like...
No, but I was gluten free.
It was a certain type of ice cream. Like, you're making it sound
Flown
so...
in from... Licked first by Jennifer Lopez. And then...
and then by you.
And then by me. Okay, we're done our duos.
All right, so we're done our duos. So now we're going to move on to singles. So I'm going to... Yeah, so you click there, but just lift this up for a second. I'm going to take your photos so I can hand them to you.
And then what do you do?
Well, then we're going to do mine, and you're going to help me.
Okay. So we're going to do mine first? Like, just boom, boom, boom?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to start. I need the silver or the gold pencil too. Miss Skarsten. Hey, I love this stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
Rachel has her lip balm here.
You want to see what I use?
It's so good. My
I
very dear
bought
friend
this in the store.
Reagan.
They don't give this
I
to me, so
doubt
it's not
Reagan's
bad.
watching this, but she bought me this once and I loved it. Okay, we talked at the same time. I don't know what we just said. Okay, first person, Megan. Bo meant so much to me. Thank you for playing her. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for watching her. And you've requested this photo, which is so cool because it's from our very first season's gallery shoot.
Also, I don't mean to interrupt, but Charlene, if you're still on this, she just sent me a message and said you didn't hear anything, but she stayed up till 3 a.m. in Singapore to hear us. So if you are still on this, and even if you're not, because we're going to post this to the page so you can see this.
Will see it. But thank you for doing that, and we are sorry about the sound.
We're so sorry. We love you. We were saying happy birthday, and then that's how we got onto the 37, because I was like, happy 24th birthday.
That's right.
and then Anna was like,
24.
It's 37. And then I was like, oh, cool. So my time is done. But actually not, because I'm 24.
When you're 37, 24, but then when you're like,
I actually am glad I'm not 24 anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
glad you're not 24. God.
You didn't know
imagine.
I was 24.
No,
I know. Anyway, we love you. Just sending you smooches, you darling human being. Okay. So I'm just refreshing this here.
Here is your photo. I'm going to put mine over here.
Okay. Click complete.
And I'm Amy. Hello, Amy. I know Amy very well. Apparently this is your lucky number 7. Oh my God, I don't get it. Amy, I don't get it.
Amy, if you're watching.
She's watching. I saw her.
Okay, so
what does
Amy,
it mean?
Let's see. Did we know each other before Lost Girl? Just to answer questions while we wait for Amy. No.
Oh no, did we? I'm like, I don't know, Sue. Did we? Oh, us.
No,
yes,
I assume it's us, yes.
Okay. In the meantime, this is for Amy.
Amy, are you here? What's lucky number 7?
Maybe I say it in this episode.
Maybe. How many Sharpies do you think you go through at any one convention? Well, I guess it just depends. Are you heavy-handed with the Sharpie? I'm only allowed 7.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So
she's only allowed to get 7 pictures. Is this your 7th one? Oh my gosh.
Lucky number 7. You need to give it a smooch. No, I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, just give it a little smooch on the bottom.
Okay.
Just seal
on
it
the
with
bottom?
a smooch. Yeah, like, I mean, it's just like, you won't see it.
Yeah.
You'll just know it's sealed with a smooch.
Okay, it's sealed with a smooch.
Mwah.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. Okay.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's the goods. This photo.
Oh, yeah. This is for Bex. I will live the life I choose. I can certainly write that.
Someone's saying, how do I get a signed pic? If you go to the link in our bio, there is a link that says Streamily Photos. Anna and Duo, Streamily Photos Rachel and Duo. You can get a duo autograph of either one of us on either one of those links, or a single autograph like Anna's doing right now on the Anna or Rachel tab. And it'll come up for us right here, hopefully. No, it will.
Okay, Bex, thank you. I will live the life I choose. I mean, those are words to live by, for sure. Okay. Ooh, a podcast one. Osama. Let me see here.
Okay, so then there is a question while you answer, or while you sign that. Did we take anything from the show? Yeah, Lost Girl was like one of the most generous shows in terms of gifting us stuff after. I got a ton of my leather jackets that I ended up auctioning off for the Nia Tende Foundation. So I don't have any of those jackets anymore.
Osama.
Anna's got, you guys probably didn't hear this, but this shirt here, she has, but without the blood.
Yeah, there was 2. Bloody, not bloody. I kept
Without
not
the blood.
bloody because,
No blood. Because she wanted to wear it in
to
public.
walk around looking attacked is probably not the best look. This one's for Osama as well. My goodness, Osama, you've bought so many photos today, and thank you for that. I'm going to sign this one. Okay. This is one of my favorite bow picks, I have to say. It's sort of the classic pose. I have this belt still.
Wow, you have a lot of stuff.
I do, and I actually just got rid of this coat recently because I'm trying to reorganize my house.
Oh my gosh, why didn't you save it to give to someone?
Well, because it was a bit mangy. I'm not going to lie. It was a bit mangy. I got a lot of non-mangy things. Okay, so wait. This one.
All right, let's see some more questions. Anna should own a museum at this point for all the Lost Girl props and clothes she stole. No, I'm kidding. I have that that she owns. I know, right? When I was little, I wanted to be Tamsin so badly for Halloween. Oh, I love that. Thank you. You can still dress up as Tamsin as an adult. It's just called cosplaying now.
Yeah.
I love cosplay. That's one of my favorite things at cons, actually. Hey girls, I'm from Brazil and delighted with the series. I would like to know more of your work or even a new season. It would be perfect. Hugs and success to all of you. Thank you. We do not have a new season of Lost Girl. However, that's why we're doing this Lost Girl Rewatch podcast, so that we have an excuse to force all the cast to talk to us and be together.
Everyone, do what we want.
But also just we wanted to relive it with you. All right, let's see. My duo wasn't signed. Will it be signed off the live?
What? Why is it this photo?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, did I click on it by mistake?
Maybe, but you know what? That's okay. We can go back and check it afterwards,
Okay.
and I'll make sure that they're all done before we sign off.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
God, poor Rachel and me. I mean, with the tech stuff, it's really quite bad. It actually,
no, you're not that bad.
I'm kind of bad, and it actually bothers me because I feel like the rest of the world learned a whole other language that I never learned, and it's bothersome. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that we remember. For Dongos SKE11, can you just maybe write your first name so that I can double check?
Osama.
Yay. Let's see. Okay, if you could work together again. Oh, this is a great question. If you could work together again, what kind of show would you do? A comedy.
I think we could do a comedy.
We're doing one right now.
It's a silent film, actually. Where we're hysterical. But no one gets to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, a silent
We're
film.
very expressive. We could do that.
Yeah, totes. Plus we write things down. It's like in Legends of the Fall when he has like the chalkboard around his thing, after he's had a stroke.
Oh God! All I remember is long flowy hair.
I just saw it yesterday again.
You saw?
I just watched Legends or 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, okay.
Wow.
I know, but it's funny as you get older and you rewatch things, and then I was like, man, the women in this film were so wronged. Like their lives were dictated by men. And then I was like, oh, Brad Pitt. And then I was like, no.
Oh, the hair.
Yeah.
Osama.
Who was the biggest prankster on set?
You.
Yeah.
Chris Holden Reed. Wait. I gotta click this one.
Chris Holden Reed. Yeah. Paul was a big prankster. I mean,
Big
the
time.
usual suspects, Are you shocked
You know
by
what?
any of those answers?
I regret I never did a prank.
Well, don't regret it, because once you entered into the world of pranking, you also got pranked. Like, I got
That's
peppered.
true. And you know what? I would probably cry.
Well, I know, that's why we didn't want to prank you, because
I
you
know
were so
that.
nice.
No, because I would
So we
cry.
never pranked Anna. We'd be like, oh no, we can't. We love her.
Well, because I would cry, and then you guys would all feel awful, and then I'd feel awful that you felt awful. It would just be.
It was like a circle of awful.
It's just terrible.
Where as Paul, we'd all be like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
and
it
then
would be,
sleep
funny
really soundly like babies at night.
with a smile on your face.
Smile on her
this
face.
is Stephanie. Hello, and thank you for being here today.
Okay. Let's see. Anna, how do you like working with the actor who played Ryan Lambert? I miss him. Loved his character. Please have him on the podcast. That's a great idea.
I know, and when does he come in? Season 2? Season 3? Someone can tell us. So do you mean, okay, so Ryan was Anthony Lemke, right?
Oh, we having him.
We what?
We're going to have him. Sorry,
Of
I got
course.
excited. Cut out words.
Now that you can hear us, we're actually speaking incorrectly. He was amazing, and he actually came in because you often do a chemistry read with someone who's going to be taking over a role, and I think it's hard to come onto an established show and come and read with the lead actress. And Anthony Lemke came in and did it, and actually like ran circles around me and was like threw me off my game so quickly, and that's what made him so perfect for the part. He was amazing, and we did a movie together before that. Sue, this is for you. I'm going to read what you say here. I'm an older fan of Lost Girl, and I really wish the show had been around when I was younger. Oh, you have a personalized gift for me? That's very sweet.
Oh, I love that.
You were going to give it to me at Fan Fusion. I know.
Fan Fusion.
Sorry. Fusion. I'm going to write something special. Okay, I need to go into special writing mode.
All right, I'll go into answer a question mode.
Okay.
Would you be friends with your characters in real life? Yeah, I'd totally be friend. I mean, I know Anna's answer would be that yes, she would be. I would totally be friends with Tamsin because I think ultimately when she loved you, she was so exceptionally loyal and would have done anything. Little volatile though, you know, but funny. Anna, I'm just as bad with technology. Word. You guys are doing great. Thank you. What's your favorite memory or moment between Beau and Tamsin? I think for me, it was the tub scene, which at the time I really didn't think much about.
Sue, this is for you.
Yay. We just kind of did it. And I think I only realized after the fact how special that scene was. Mm-hmm. And I really, I loved that scene. But honestly, my favorite scene to film was when Anna and I were children and watching Chris dance. There was no better day on set. Just really watching Chris suffer.
Because we got to like sit down and just like play pretend drums and just watch him.
Yeah, I didn't even have to act. I was like, Chris, you look so silly. We need a tech assistant. Or do we?
Or do we? Haley, this is for you, my dear. Thank you for being here today. Okay, so here. Tech on the podcast, by the way, is done by none other than the amazing Seth Cooperman, who is my husband.
What would we do without him?
I don't know. We'd have to messenger pigeon the podcast to people because
we didn't really think when we were like, yeah, we'll do a podcast. We didn't really.
And
think
Rachel's
about
like, I know
that
tech, and she does know way more than I do, but
not that much. Okay. How was it wearing the red ribbon? Oh, the infamous red ribbon. Yeah. She said, or is this, Amy, was it pretty vulnerable? Yes and no, because it was such a like lovely environment on that set and I felt so comfortable with everybody. I actually didn't feel vulnerable in that moment. And I think it was just a really empowering cast, and you know, Zoe and Anna had done a lot of love scenes, and at this point I'd done stuff like with Chris. It didn't. Plus, boobs are boobs. Free the nipple.
boobs are boobs.
Yeah.
Let's make that into a t-shirt. I think it should be. And,
yeah.
You know, and I remember being very sensitive. Wait, hang on. Ron, boobs are boobs. I did not write that on your photo. But
no, but I think in certain circumstances, especially for women, you know, you can be put in a situation where you feel objectified or not taken care of. But on that set, I didn't feel that way at all. And I feel comfortable within my own body. And I think bodies are beautiful and they should be celebrated. And that set was very much like that as well. Mm-hmm. So that experience actually was totally fine. And then I actually had someone come to a Comic-Con dressed as, it was a guy.
Oh,
and he had the
really?
bow. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're watching, tag that photo because that was amazing. When you showed up, I was like, respect.
I have to say that bow was beautiful too. The woman inside of it was obviously beautiful. But
I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, the bow, B-O-W.
I have to say that bow was beautiful too.
Let's get back to me. So more about me. Everything was just wonderful. Okay, Dan. Thank you, Dan. This is for you. Let me click on Dan here. Yes, the other thing about love scenes on Lost Girl in particular, and when they work well, like when you have a...
Okay, we're back. It was just sharing the password with me for Anna's Wi-Fi so that I can do my signing.
And that's all I have to say about love scenes. Give it a moment. Okay,
we're back.
can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
No sound.
Oh my gosh, what happens when someone calls?
It's the call. We have to go live again.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna go live again. 2 minutes.